Weeks ago, a jury convicted a Frisco Uber driver of sexually assaulting a 12-year-old girl. Tonight, her mother is speaking out. You're going to hear from her. Our I-Team's Ginger Allen digging into the new questions about how rideshare companies even track and report assaults. Ginger, tell us more.
So, Doug, what we found goes beyond one driver and beyond one company. Federal auditors say rideshare data on assaults is incomplete, and without consistent reporting, the true scope is unclear.
Like my heart just sunk.
This mom's voice breaks as she remembers the moment she learned an Uber driver sexually assaulted her then 12-year-old.
You don't ever wish this on your child.
To protect her child's privacy, she's not showing her face. But she had no problem showing it 2 weeks ago at the Collin County courthouse, where both she and her daughter testified against Robert Johnson III.
The reason she's testifying is she doesn't want this to happen to anyone else.
The young girl was being treated for anxiety at a pediatric mental health facility in Frisco that used Uber Health to arrange rides.
I thought it was safe.
The 33-year-old driver was supposed to take her straight home, but instead, she told the jury he pulled over 2 different times, stopping the car in 2 different parking lots to assault her.
She was worried. He knew where we lived.
Arrested and then released, Johnson cut off his ankle monitor and disappeared. Collin County put out this Be on the Lookout bulletin. And 6 months later, he was arrested again at a McDonald's in Houston following a shootout with officers. Uber Health coordinates rides to and from medical appointments, but Uber's own policy states that minors are not allowed to ride alone.
Why did they have the policy?
Attorney Robert Greening represents the family.
We allege they had the policy because of all the statistics that they themselves have acknowledged and published.
While a recent New York Times investigation claims sealed court documents show Uber received more than 400,000 complaints of sexual assault or misconduct in the U.S. between 2017 and 2022.
That's an average of 1 every 8 minutes.
According to its own most recent safety report, in that same period, Uber reported 12,522 sexual assaults. Rideshare company Lyft reported 6,809. Together, that's nearly 20,000 over the 6 years. But both companies state these incidents represent a fraction, less than 0.0001% of their total trips.
I'd say 1 sexual assault is too many.
But federal auditors say these numbers do not tell the full story. Last year, this Government Accountability Office report raised questions about just how many assaults there have been, calling out rideshare services for underreporting of incident details and underreporting of assaults. Federal auditors wrote the company's data are limited to what is reported by them, by drivers and passengers. The report also questions 6 federal databases, stating the rideshare statistics are not complete and do not describe the extent of assaults. Simply put, the exact number of incidents is unknown.
It's a major gap in the public's understanding of whether or not these apps are safe to utilize.
Colorado State Representative Jenny Wolford introduced a rideshare safety bill last year, which would require annual reports of everything from assaults to accidents, as well as more driver background checks and video recordings of rides. To her, this is personal.
I was sexually assaulted by a rideshare driver in view of my home where my husband and my 2 children were sleeping, and it changed my life forever.
With strong opposition from Lyft and Uber threatening to leave the state, the Colorado governor vetoed their bill. In a letter, he stated, "While I appreciate the sponsor's intent to ensure safety and believe we should take further steps, I want to make sure that Uber, Lyft, and others will be able to continue to operate in Colorado."
You're telling your story and hoping that by using your platform, something's going to change. And then, for big tech to continue to just win it's devastating. It's definitely a David and Goliath battle.
A battle the Collin County mom understands. She's headed back to court again, this time for a civil suit she hopes will continue alerting riders and regulators to the risk.
I should have did more research. It turned out to be a nightmare.
I tried to reach Johnson for comment by handing his family a note while I was in the courtroom, but I have not received a response. As a direct result of this Texas incident we just told you about, Uber tells me the company has taken additional steps to ensure minors on Uber Health rides are accompanied by adults. And it has created new safety buttons on the app for riders, and I've put all of that information on our website. Neither Uber nor Lyft would talk on camera, but they both sent us very similar statements saying one incident is too many. We're always working to improve our safety measures, and 99% of trips happen without any safety-related reports.
Eye-opening to say the least. Ginger, what did Uber say, if anything, about that major discrepancy between its sexual assault statistics and also the New York Times findings?
Uber said the New York Times, that's that 400,000 number, included less serious claims. So complaints about appearance, comments, staring, leering, etc. Uber told me those are not included in their numbers, Doug.
And what did you learn, if anything, that rideshare riders may be able to do proactively to better stay safe?
Right. We've got some good tips for you. Verify the license plate, the driver name, and the photo before you get in the car. Share your trip in real time with a friend or a family member. Sit in the back seat and listen to this. The best place to sit, behind the driver. That's the safest spot. If something doesn't feel right in that ride, immediately and report it. Uber and Lyft have emergency buttons on their apps that connect riders directly to 911. And then there are some new options, Doug, allowing women to request female drivers, if that makes you feel more comfortable.
We could see where that could be a reality for a lot of people to better feel comfortable. Ginger Allen, thank you so much, and the I-Team.